Alright, let's go try and pull the new character, then figure out what she does. So there she is. Nerida-Styx Envoy. Alright, we're at 8 out of 100 pity. Those are our pull resources. Let's go. First 10 pull. So this would put us at 18. Nothing early. Alright, next one. Nope. Right, there's no 50-50 here. It's all guarantee. That's the third one. That's 38 out of 100. Nothing. Alright, 48 out of 100 now. Nothing. Alright, now for 58 out of 100. Okay, nothing still. Alright, 68 out of 100. Nope. Alright, 78 out of 100. Come on, give me early. Nope. Alright, next one. Alright, this will be 88 out of 100. There we go. So that's 79. 80. You should uninstall. Welcome. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. Okay. Oh no, she's talking about Styx, guys. There we go. Oh, we got the other thing too. Oh, wait 1 sec. Alright. We'll figure out what she does. What even is her weapon type? I didn't pay attention. But we Alright. We pulled Styx, guys. Oh wait, what is this? Support skill? Why? No. We'll figure out what she does. Oh yeah, we have the RNG item. Where is that RNG item? What do we get? We get Marion Swift. Okay. We'll have to pull her weapon after. We'll see what the hell that does. Let me just put this in here. Feels weird having the UI like this compared to what the older one looked like. I got so used to the old one. But yeah, it's the Styx Envoy. But yeah. We'll see what the kit is. What do the manifestations do? Increases chaos damage dealt to haunted targets by 25%. Ignores chaos resistance. Ignores 20% defense. Uh, it gives her Styx flow damage per instance, whatever that is. While Truth Seer is active, increases full squad's attack. Everyone gets an attack buff there then, by a percentage of hers. She uses a assault rifle, right? Chaos damage assault rifle. Let's see what the weapon is. The free weapon first. Alright, let's see this. Assault rifle. Each time equipping operative inflicts Wraith Haunt, increases their chaos damage by 15% for 5 seconds. Each time it's converted to each time Wraith Haunt is converted to damage at the end of equipping operative's ultimate skill, increases their attack by 15%. Okay. So she can also be a support, I guess? With her ultimate, I'm not sure. Let's see what her limited weapon does then. Let me just get these first.
Another happy customer.
Right, no reason not to. Convert it to the weapon banner pulls. Alright, here. What does it do? 18% chaos damage when equipping operative. It continuously releases standard skill. For each hit, gains 1 stack of Agil Shade for 8 seconds, increasing attack by 6% up to 5 stacks. For each 1 stack, increases equipping operative skill damage dealt to haunted targets by 3.6. So she has something to do with skill damage. Interesting. It sounds a lot different than the other thing, but the effect is different than the free weapon for once, which is interesting. Alright, because this one does... It gives you a buff, and then it, for 5 seconds. Right, and then each time it's converted to damage at the end of your ultimate skill, you get the attack when during your ult. Oh, this is a new scope. What's this scope do? ADS and HP. Okay. Alright, let's go pull the weapon. Right, first 10 pull. Alright, we're at 5 out of 80 pity. Nothing. So that's 15. 25. 35. 45. 55 out of 80 then? Nope. Alright, 65 out of 80. Nope. Alright. 66. 67. 68. If it was one more, it would have been 69. Cool. Right, we got that there. Oh, we also got another item. What random weapon am I gonna get? Stardust memory. Pretty sure I destroy that, right? Yeah, I destroy that. Yeah, I can destroy this thing. Because I already have 2 dupes of that anyways. We'll see. I don't even know what she does. I have no idea what she does yet. I have no idea. We gotta go test her out. Right, we have to test her out. Where is she? Too many characters here. Alright, we're gonna put her a favorite so you can move her up. Where's her gun? There it is. Alright, we'll just level her up first. Right, we level up this thing up first, we figure it out later. Scope. I mean, that gives attack. That has attack. That has attack. That has attack. We'll level her up all the way. We'll do her neuronics, and then we'll figure out what she does. Well, in Styx Flow, increases wall charge gain from dealing chaos damage to 2. What? What the hell is this? Something about reducing cooldown here? It decreases her ultimate skill cooldown. Okay. All we know is apparently she has like some sort of skill thing. And something reduces cooldown somewhere. Right. This is a very long description for her alignment index. What is this? If equipped with a chaos weapon, each time Nerida deals skill damage, inflicts additional Wraith Haunt equal to 100% of the damage dealt. Wraith Haunt is a special type of dot. Effect displayed on a target's HP bar is converted to damage over time. Okay, so she's another dot unit like Cherno. When a target is inflicted with Wraith Haunt, it becomes haunted. If a target's HP is less than the Wraith Haunt inflicted on it, Wraith Haunt will quickly be converted to damage. Even if Nerida is off the field or has fallen. Each 100 alignment index gives her 5% attack. Okay. So I guess we just want to attack alignment index again, maybe? Right. She gets attack boost from equipping the weapon. What does her skill do? And then we'll look at her other stuff. Alright, tap standard skill to enter a moving Styx flow state. Creates 1 phantom every half a second, dealing chaos damage. And gains 0.2% U energy, and 1 wall charge for each damage instance. Repeated hits on the same target have gradually decreased final damage, equal to 30% of the last hit. Nerida can store up to 80 wall charge. While in Styx flow, Nerida has increased anti-interruption ability, but does not automatically recover S energy. Each creation of Phantom consumes 1.5 S energy and counts as 1 standard skill use. Tapping standard skill again will exit the state. Holding standard skill to consume all wall charges and fire wailing ribbons, dealing chaos damage to targets in front. Initial number of wailing ribbons is 6. For each 5 wailing ribbon charge consumed, fires an additional wailing ribbon. For each 1 wailing ribbon fired, you get 2 S energy. Okay. So you get your S energy back after you spend them. Right? So like, you use it, you drain your S energy, you generate U energy, and then you hold it to consume all the charges you created. Right? And then you get your S energy back. So each one you create uses 1.5, but then you gain back 2 S energy, I think. While in Styx flow, each time Nerida creates a phantom, decreases ultimate skill cooldown. Okay, so like you can, and then you can use your ult at the end, I guess. Increases whale charge gained from dealing chaos damage to 2. Oh, so you get, wait, whale charge, so you get even more back then. So 3 summons, right? Wait, no, for each 5 whale charge consumed, you get 1 wheeling ribbon. Does each one give 1? Well, we'll see how this works. Ambush support. After Nerida uses her support skill, she remains on the field. Okay, support skill puts her on the field. She leaps backwards and fires 8 oathbound ribbons in a cone shape in front, dealing multiple instances of chaos damage. So it swaps her onto the field. Okay. After you use her support skill, it decreases her ultimate skill cooldown, and it gives you 12 oathbound ribbons. So you want to swap to her second then. You don't want to start with her on field. Okay. And then her ultimate has a cooldown of 12 seconds. It costs 8 U energy. Summons a Truth Seer Plasma Jellyfish for 5 seconds. Within the AoE, the Wraith Haunt temporarily ceases to convert to a dot, and the amount of Wraith Haunt inflicted increases to 1.8 times original value. While Truth Seer is active when an operative skill deals chaos damage to a target within the AoE, inflict additional Wraith Haunt equal to proportion of the damage. When the Truth Seer disappears, creates a blast dealing 1 instance of AoE chaos damage, and triggers all Wraith Haunt to be converted to damage. The cooldown starts when it disappears. Ultimate skill animations can be disabled. Okay. Proportion of Wraith Haunt inflicted, 25%. That's the blast there. While the Truth Seer is active, targets within the AoE with less HP than the amount of Wraith Haunt inflicted are immediately defeated. When the Truth Seer is summoned, any previously inflicted Wraith Haunt on targets within the AoE is increased to 1.8 times. And that's alignment index. So I guess we just want attack alignment index. We haven't done the trial, yeah. You're conflicted. You didn't like some parts of how Cherno's kit worked, though hers is more visual impact. I see. Alright, I'm gonna pause my recording temporarily. Okay. Let's go look at her, what's it called again? Logistics now. What's her logistics do? Alright. If equipped by Nerida-Styx Envoy, she creates a phantom with her standard skill, gains 2 full retribution. Effect for 8 seconds. Increases skill damage by wheeling ribbons by 65%. While it's active, this effect doubles. Okay. So it makes her do more skill damage. Yeah, like with a lot of these things, I have to actually play it myself before I can actually decide properly.
Another happy customer.
Okay. Nice. I don't have to like re-roll that one. Perfect. Alright, next one. That one's not good, but let me get the last piece first. Nope. Alright, we need attack alignment index. Hopefully Nita, when they give us Nita for free, she also comes with her logistics, so I don't have to like worry about it. Alright, let's just quickly dump things here. With her gone, their stocks will fall. Yeah, I mean, she was big. She's gone, their stuff fell. It is what it is. What do you mean I'm a hypocrite? I played all the games that I've judged. What are you talking about? Just because I don't slave away doing daily chores for weeks and months on end in them. You know, I definitely put in more than enough. What? What do you want me to do? Fucking do dailies in literally every fucking thing for months on end before I'm allowed to, like, judge them? Is that it? Like, my log in for like 10 minutes a day to do chores? Is that what you want me to do? Like, what the fuck? Alright. Let's go try to get her logistics.
Another happy customer.
Nah. If that was 106, I'd keep that and reroll the other stat. I can reroll the other stat depending on what the other one here is. Oh damn it, these are all Pepega. Right, because she does skill and ult damage, so she doesn't crit. Alright, what we can probably do then is equip the stuff on her first. And then figure out what we do from there. Which one was it that we wanted to... Yeah, I could probably just reroll for better alignment index, but like... Rolling for 10 attack is better overall. Let's just dump all the trash first. Alright, what's here? Yeah, none of these are 106, so I don't keep them. With these, you'll eventually not play them, want to play them anymore because it loses its flavor, yeah. Exactly. At the end of the day, you have to remember why you're even there in the first place, man. What you're there for. And if what you're there for doesn't exist, then why bother? At the end of the day, man, you gotta remember why you're there. Why you're playing in the first place. It's a fucking gacha game. All of them are predatory, man. All of them are predatory. Some are just worse than others, but they're all predatory. What are you talking about? If they were, like, you know, if their goal wasn't to be doing that, they wouldn't have the gacha in the first place. Or the other live service crap in there. Like, that's something you gotta keep in mind. Like, no one is innocent. None of them are innocent. Okay? None of them are innocent. None of them are your savior or whatever. None of them. Right, companies are not your friends. So at the end of the day, you have to really think about why you're even touching them in the first place. Why you're there. Why you're doing what you're doing. Right. That's the important part. That's the important part. Never forget it. Alright, I think we'll just reroll the stats. I'll look at it later, whatever. Alright, what's the challenge we got here? No, we keep that one. The special one. Alright, we got chaos damage. Alignment index. I'll change the other one first. No, we want different thing. Nope. Haste don't matter. Sure, number went up. Alright, we got 90 all of that. Okay. Wait, I can't use the thingy? Use to change the thing offer. Alright. Can we get higher number? No, we're out of these. Personnel limit. Oh, I need those. Where do I get these? Oh, I have to destroy my logistics to get those. Okay. But sure. I can't do reroll anymore. I'm out of the material. Alright, what's her stats at? They're probably like more than good enough anyways. Yeah, 554, whatever. We'll just level them up, and then we'll try her out. Purple and blue. Right. There we go. Alright, we roll this stat. Chaos damage, nice. And that has chaos damage already? Okay, cool. So we can go mess around with her now. Because now we have her built up. Alright. Either shonen manga protagonist, welcome, welcome. What are you talking about here? Alright, let's go try her out then in Paradoxical Labyrinth, I guess. Since she does like skill damage, what should we do? Alright, one sec. Someone wanted cat ears on me. Here you go. You can have your cat ears. Right. There we go. There's your cat ears. Is she a good pair with Cherno? I don't see why you would use her with Cherno. Cause like the thing is, right, she basically takes the place of it. That's what it looks like. She's skill damage focused, so we go for that. As for setup, I think she would actually be really good with this Marion Riptide. Also chaos damage. Like, she's like the perfect fit for Marion Riptide. So let's get Marion Riptide, her with this. Something like this, I guess, is what you would run. Buff skill damage, and then, like, you can swap to the other one, dump her stuff in, and then swap back to her. I think this is, like, a really good pair here. You can, like, easily alternate between the two. Because, like, she's going to constantly consume her skill to feed her, right? And then she can dump her stuff, and then you swap back. It feels like it would fit really nicely. As for, like, how you would start, I'd say you start like this. because you want to swap to her with her support skill before you start dumping her kit stuff. That's what like I think you want to do. As for your third one, just use Etchel, I guess. Any support really, but like Etchel is Etchel. You want stuff to boost your skill damage, right? But yeah, thing you like in a gacha is there isn't so much power creep. Here's the thing, man. Power creep is actually nice for people who are like for newer players, or for like people to get back to just play into the new content. Generally, anyways, with a lot of these gachas, the endgame content is like Pepega anyways, and not really that worth stressing over. Like, it's just generally not really worth stressing over. And then we hold the skill. And then you would just swap back and forth. Like, it is nice to like help people get caught up. Like, here's the thing. Endgame content in these games is shit. Honestly. Like, the endgame as a whole in a lot of these games is shit. Premium currency as a reward is honestly kind of a big demotivator. Because it's just like, it just ends up turning the thing into another chore to get a resource you need. But like, the other thing... Alright, like the other thing with that is just that when you consider the time it takes to like get a character prepped up, upgrade them, or even the resources you need to actually get them in the first place, like once you consider like all of that, like once you like actually factor all of that in, like if you think about it, and how much you get back from clearing the endgame modes, you basically wasted your time. Like you just basically wasted your everything, really. It just isn't worth it. Like, it's not. You think about it, right? If it costs you, let's say, 160 pulls to guarantee a character copy, right? Again, like, we can bring the calculator out for some of those other games. And it's 160 premium currency each. Let's say you need 8 characters to go clear the endgame content. And then you get 700 premium currency per reset. Well, that's going to take you, like, what, 293 resets just to break even. And that's assuming you're using them to get max rewards every single time. Right? And assuming you get 1 reset every month, well, let's say 12 months in a year, that would take you 24 years. Like, 24 and a bit over a quarter of another year. Like, you're never going to break even. Like, that should not be your incentive for doing the stuff in these games. You do it because you like it, and you're having fun with it. Otherwise, don't bother. The chatbot's still in your chats when it goes live? Same category? I don't know. I don't know how my chatbot is in there. Oh no, my chatbot is not a follow bot. It just relays messages between YouTube and thing. I don't know how it ended up in yours. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. That is weird. Oh, I wasn't not paying attention with the thing. What I was doing. Yeah, I don't know. And I just use it to relay chat between Twitch and YouTube. That's all it does. So like, I have no idea what the thing is doing. So we're trying her out here. If you have a high investment in Cherno, just keep using Cherno. Right? Try the gameplay. If you like her, that's what's important, man. Outside of that, I mean, her damage is fine. You don't have to deal with shooting and reloading ammo. So the support you would probably use her with is not the same either. Oh, because you're not gonna be shooting at all, so there's like no point in on using what's her face. Alright. Using a skill consumes HP. Oh, I like this one. I'll put it on Nerida. But yeah. But you hate current day gotchas a cringe dialogue even though they're literally all the same. Yeah, because like they all end up basically targeting the same audience with the self-insert crap. If you like it, cool. If you don't, well, you're not gonna like it. Yeah, kids don't get that part related to pulls, so that's easy cash money. Like, yeah. And like the thing is, once you start valuing your time, the whole dynamic on everything just changes. Right. Like at the end of the day, it's like, what do you value? And like, are you having fun? Are you enjoying it? Like, that's what's important with these games, man. But yeah. Not everyone's like that, but hey, if that's what you are, then have fun with that. Rink and Dark, welcome. After defeating enemy, that's the next one. Skill kills decrease the cooldown. We have like no cooldown anyways. Each shot hit, we don't shoot, so we can't use that one. After defeating enemy, I guess we just take that. We're just doing a paradoxical labyrinth one to like try her out. Alright, where do we go now? Oh, over there. Oh yeah, she just keeps moving around when you use her, and like it just drains her SP, and then like she creates these little clone things that attack to fill a bar. That's basically what her kit is. She seems like she'd be a good pair with the Marion that we got before. Cause she also buffs skill damage, and like you just swap them in and out. She can also fill the ult gauge pretty easily. So yeah. Now you've played Tower Fantasy, Wuthering Waves, Genshin, first time playing them kind of games, you're like, but damn, the stories are trash. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Like, I'm not surprising at all. That's just how these are. But yeah, I've been trying to play top, but for some reason, it won't show any servers online? That is weird. That is very weird. Maybe it's your country, it's blocked in your country or something? I have no idea. I don't know about the combat being top notch, man. It's like a lot of the gachas just feel like the same boring crap over and over again. Steam? Oh! Yeah, if you're playing... When did you install it? When did you install TOF? If you have the older version of TOF, it's not gonna work. You need to get the newer version. Yeah, I hate how gachas try so hard to sell the uninteresting characters, uninteresting cutesy characters, like how they're doing TOF with Carrot and the skateboard girl. I mean, sure. But, you know, is what it is. After using center skill, ultimate skill, energy below max, restores that thing. I'll take this buff. Yeah, if you messed up and you still have the Tencent client, that's why you're having the issue. You need the Perfect World client. You can also just download it from the actual website if you're having issues. From there it should work. You probably just have the old publisher client. Oh wow, useless first aid kit. Yeah, if you have like the old client, it's not gonna work.
スティクスの私村の実力その目で確かめるといい
Leave them to me.
傷口に意義を与えさせるかこんな闇を恐れるこれで奇跡が揃う
Interesting. Okay. If you tried both, you'll do it again. You're returning 2022 since it's changed. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Most people, like, with most of these gachas, the reality is they generally don't change much. So, like, the launch experience with bugs in most gachas and the game, like, 4 or 5 years later, 10 years later, if it's around still, the core game in a lot of these gachas, they don't change outside of maybe things got fixed and whatever, and they're adding more of the same stuff. Shit's why, like, the initial first impressions when it was, like, scuffed, right? People will still look at it as if it was still that, even if the game is, like, completely different now. Because games, like, actually changing that drastically, especially in the gacha space, is incredibly rare.
ここからはお任せください。
させるか怒りは
ここからはお任せください。深海に沈んでください。傷口に意義を
させるか
Alright, this has, like, some interesting, like, swap gameplay. If you want to play it like this.
怒りは傷は
Because it, like, it perfectly flows into each other.
させるか
To, like, swap around like this. Not the fastest way to clear this shit, but, like, it has an interesting flow to it. Let's see. I'll take that. Yeah, the dot execute is pretty neat. But yeah. Thanks for the follow as well, Root, CIV. And welcome. Alright, let's go to the next one.
人と肩を並べて戦うのも悪くない私が認めるのはお前ださせるか
If mods are banned, probably. I don't know. I assume as long as if it's just a model swap, it's probably fine. But I'm not entirely sure.
怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎ
It depends on what kind of mod you're using.
闇を恐
If it would even like detect the stuff. Because like what I do know is the game even works like under Linux. So I don't know how like anti-cheat and stuff applies for this
ここから
game.
はお任せください。
All I know is like you can play this shit on your Steam Deck if you have one, or on a Linux machine.
傷口に Well done, boss.
Like it works. But yeah. Up with operative. Ooh, the rage enhancement. Oh, that severe health is really low. Yeah, sure, I'll take this. All attitude increased, why not? It's skin only. I mean, I guess you're probably fine. You're probably fine, but like, every time you like modify game files in a lot of these, you're probably taking a risk. I assume you're also using the localization thing
分析
too.
員さん、今
To,
回も見ていてくださいね。
you know, the localization thing. Setting it to 1 for the uncensored characters.
Leave them to me.
させ闇を恐れるこんなもの肩慣らしのもの
ここからはお任 ださい。All done, boss.
Alright, well, sprinting. What else is here? Oh, these are all like useless. Sure, I'll take that. But yeah.
分析員さん、今回も見ていてくださいね。手加減しますから。
させるか。闇を恐れる。なんだ、あっけない。
And then she has like the little explosion there. Okay.
それ。
But yeah, you just run around like this,
上のように
and then you make them explode. But like, the thing can miss.
預かってくれ。
ここからはお任せください。You look really hurt. Been having fun?
Right, like, it can
ま
miss.
だ続くぞ。
Nita puzzle is getting longer? What do you mean? It's around 30 steps? It's not even available yet, no? When operative uses any skill, generates electrical trap. Okay. I'll take that one. I think we'll go fight that boss. There's a puzzle to get Nita early? What do you mean?
人と肩を並べて戦うのも悪くない。
It's like,
私が認めるのはお
where
前
do you find it then?
それ。ステュクス
It's
には
coming later today?
まだ続くぞ。
Or can you do the stupid date trick
怒りは
like we had
もう一つの
before?
檻に過ぎ。
In like a couple of hours? I see. I wonder though if like you can do like a funny date cheesing trick to get it early, like
傷が
what
強く
happened with like a
なったし
previous event.
隙が多すぎて。
Alright, cool. We'll check it out after. Sure, let's get a nice pleasant surprise.
人と肩を並べて戦うのも悪くない。私が認めるのはお前だけだ。
Right, come on, give me some nice buffs. Or that. Alright, we got 2 more clicks. And we can't roll anymore. It's unfortunate we didn't get like any of the cool buffs. I assume this thing will be crazy with the with one of the skill damage
の
buffs.
私もりの実力。その目で確かめるといい。
Unfortunately, we didn't get
闇
it.
を恐れる。 怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎ。
But yeah, like other things, like obstacles and stuff, can like block your skill
こんなも
thing
んか。肩慣らしに
and stuff. So like that's the downside. So it's not like you have an always ticking dot like Journal. That's like the trade-off here. But again, if like the real reason why you pull for stuff is if you like the character or not. Most brain dead character at the moment. I guess that's the one way to look at it. It is pretty brain dead. Just press the scale button. Fill up the bar. Press her alt. And then hold her skill. And then press the skill button again. Do the alt. Do the hold. And then press her skill. You have to use her ult too, because the ult doubles the damage from the thing. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. Spark. Spark is like the crazy thing to have on this. But like for this mode, the tension mode is way more fun to use here. It like breaks the game. But like, you know. Alright, let's see.
Styx の渡し森の実力、その目で確かめるといい。隙が多すぎたな。
Yeah, with Spark, she just becomes a monster. And like, I guess for support, again, you just use her with the Marion Riptide. And you just leave her there. Or you can like occasionally swap to Riptide. If you want. Because like, what, you can. Hi, Diose. Welcome, welcome. Alright, ornament exchange. What buffs can we get? Alright, let's see. Don't need skill ace, but whatever. Take it out of the thing. Alright, we can give it to Nerida. Can grab that. S energy cost decreases after thing gets fatigue. Oh, that one could be fun if you had the moving one. What's another ability I can get rid of? Alright, let's try this on the boss. How does it work on a boss with like multiple parts and stuff?
人と肩を並べて戦うのも悪くない。私が認めるのはお前だけだ。闇を恐れる。
Interesting. She's like not really filling up her energy meter. That's her weakness. On things like this, her energy meter like barely fills. Right, like it's barely filling. When it hits a shield, it doesn't fill. Yeah, if it hits armor, it's like, that's the weakness. So if the target has like armor that's like a part armor and not like tied to their HP bar, well, unfortunately she's not gonna do well. So probably pair her with like, with Riptide or something. Shotgun is good for that stuff anyways. Marrying Riptide, you get a buff from her too. Honestly, seems like a good mix. That said, if you kill things too quickly, you're not gonna have the greatest time trying to refill her thing. She's not great for like mobbing modes, like constant wave mobbing modes like this, that are like if you want to get like for a bunch of score this way. But like she does crazy damage here. Yeah, like I mean she can still destroy the pillar and the things here. So like yeah, that's still gonna work. But like unless she's doing like direct damage, like unless she's doing like actual direct damage to the enemy. Yeah, like for this mode, if you want the highest score in this, don't use her here. But hey, like for something like this though, she's decent. But I'm pretty sure the chenching thing is gonna be better for this. Chenching electric. For a boss like this, cause like she ignores some of the stuff. But yeah, if you also kill the targets so quickly, you don't get that much energy. And sometimes it can focus all your hits on one target and not hit all the other things in AoE. Not necessarily like the best thing to be using in a mode like this. But like your damage is good. Oh, that he got flashbanged. I don't know why the game's like laggy. It's usually not supposed to be laggy like this. I'll just like check the settings. They might have borked something with the update again.
闇を恐れる分析員とだからこれくらいなんだあっけない怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎん預かってくれない
Yeah, he's not great for this mode.
That hurts. Thanks, Doc. You look really hurt. Been having fun?
させるかふんまだ続くぞ怒りはもう
But yeah, she does a lot of damage when she like does the burst thing.
なんだあっけない
She does a lot of damage.
肩慣らしの怒りはもう一つの檻ふんまだ続くぞ
We're gonna go try her in co-op after.
分析員とだからこれくらいなんだあっけないこれで
We just do a paradoxical labyrinth versus like the ritual we always do whenever we pull a new character. But yeah, like not great for stuff like this.
ここからはお任せください。手加減しますか。
させるか闇を恐れる隙が多すぎて
ここからはお任せください。手加減しますから。深海に沈んで
What does her ult do again?
させるか闇を恐れるこんなものか肩慣らしにもなれ怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎんなんだあっけない
Yeah, like this thing just lags for some reason.
分析員とだからこれくらい
Like that's the thing, you gotta be. I don't know. Or I'll just convert chaos standard skill damage to a big nuke, yeah.
これで布石が揃う
But like yeah, her ult is free though, like no animation to
こんな
it.
ものか肩慣らしにもなれ
It's free.
まだ続くぞ
No reason not to use it.
怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎる隙が多すぎる
Nice. Congrats on getting your plus 10 substat. Nah, that's the best substat.
なんだあっけないこんなものか肩慣らしに怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎんなんだあっけない
Honestly, for this thing, I think we just keep it on nuke mode for mobbing here. No reason to like really fill the bar.
怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎん
You're getting all the drops, yeah. Feels like a recruitment call. Oh yeah.
預かってくれない
I don't know why. Like I'm getting like the thing is the drops is not the stream. It's the game itself. It's like being weird today. It's like after the update it's been like this. Not sure why.
石が揃う。闇を恐れる。
Yeah, that's like nowhere near the highest score I've ever had in this mode, but yeah, because I think I've gotten like 5 digits with Chenching on that mode. But it's still like decent to play around with, right? Some people can have fun with that. Alright, I think it'll be fine now. Alright, let's try co-op. Alright, we'll just do a giggling with someone. Let's find her. Where's Nerida? Alright, I'll just do it for fun. This is probably consolation for forgetting you still have 3.6k shop points. Ah, I see. Alright, I'll see you around then, DLC. But yeah. Alright, why was I pinged on Discord on this other thing? Whatever.
スティクスの渡し森の実力、その目で確かめるといい。
Alright, let's see. I'll take the HP thing then.
まとめてきたか。構わん。いや、手間が省けて、これで石が揃う。なんだ、あっけない。預かってくれないか。
Alright, let's see.
汚れを葬ってやる。怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎる。なんだ、傷は強くなった。
Oh, come on! We got frozen by the bomb thing. I can hit those too.
まだ続くぞ。これで石が揃う。
Alright, let's see.
まとめてきたか。構わん。いや、手間が省けて好都合。なんだ、あっけない。預かってくれないか。
Alright, let's see. Speed up cooldown useless. Sure, I'll take amped up. Not like any of the other buffs matter.
こんなものか。肩慣らしにもならん。まとめてきたか。構わん。いや、手間が省けて好都合。
All those buffs useless too.
こうじゃないと面白くないだろう。
Why didn't the shield activate? I just like randomly died, no shield. Weird game. Alright, these buffs are like useless. But yeah, like this is like very brain dead. shit just dies. Very brain dead. Right, and there you have it.
戦闘終了手応えのある任務はない
Good damage though. You know?